Is it
Well, one
core
thing I'll
gameplay,
say
or-
is the reviews have been kind of all over the place.
Okay.
And if you read the reviews, a lot of times the reviewers will sort of give their personal history with Mortal Kombat. And what it seems to me is people who have grown up with MK like this new MK a lot more than people who are really young and didn't go through the whole
Evolution,
transformation and evolution of the franchise. But you're young, Patrick. You reviewed it, and you still have an affinity for it.
Well, I grew up with the original MK, and actually, people that know me know that I'm a Street Fighter guy primarily. I haven't really been the hugest fan of MK, which kind of tells you already something about my opinion of the game.
Yeah.
As for why I like it so much, I feel like I've played all the MK games since the original trilogy, MK4, all up to now. And I think for the first time in a really long time, this is the first Mortal Kombat game where they actually spent their time on it and really wanted to make a quality product. And it reflects as much in what you eventually get in the game. I think maybe for a lot of people that are not quite hardcore gamers, or rather hardcore fighting game fans, they'll pick up a game like, Street Fighter 4 or Marvel vs. Capcom 3, play it for maybe a week and get tired of it. But I could see someone just getting MK and spending so much time with it because they pack so much content into it.
It feels like, when Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 came out, on the arcades and the Genesis and the Super NES, they were really, really fun games that took it beyond. And the games since then have kind of smacked of cash in.
Well,
and
MK2 is still my favorite Mortal Kombat game. I have not had a chance to play this one yet, this Mesa Planet, but I still enjoy Mortal Kombat 2 better than more than all of them.
To me, this one feels as like going back to those games for the first time, obviously with way more characters, much better graphics. It's everything. And you were saying about DC versus Mortal Kombat. That was a fun game, but it was hampered by the teen rating. It's looked like they used that almost as their beta, and it's like, all right, now we turn on.
They push the limit.
Everything. Yeah.
Just putting those two games side by side, it's night and day. It's clear that they spent so much time and effort on this, and they really wanted to make it good.
Do you think a big part of it, of why you like it so much, is because they went back to the 2D gameplay versus the 3D stuff they were fiddling around with?
You could say that, but look at MK versus DC. It does the same thing. It's a 2D gameplay, with 3D graphics. But more than that, they really paid mind to the facets that make a fighting game good. More than just concentrating on a very bloody presentation, which it certainly goes back to. It is really mindful about how fighting games are played now. A very technical, but easy to pick up. Lots of depth if you want to go there. And just tons of ways to express yourself creatively and imaginatively through combos and moves. But besides being a really solid fighter, just the fact that they've